Hello friends, I'm Jana Eubank for Hip Kit Club, and today I'm creating a layout with the April 2023 kits for our mood board challenge. Now, if you weren't aware, we have a challenge in the Hip Kit Club Facebook group every other week, so come play along with us. Today I'm going to be using the top 3 photos of this mood board challenge and then pull pieces and elements from the other photos. I'm mainly going to focus on the purple and blue soft colors of the top photos, as well as those flowers spilling out of the bicycle photo. I am doing a layout about a Little Mermaid play, so I thought the flowers and the soft purples and blues would be great for this water themed layout. Now this layout was, I decided to choose the purple background paper because it had those little dots on there. It kind of reminded me of the skin of a trout fish or something like that. So that was what inspired me to bring that in, following the topic of my page, which is the Little Mermaid. And then the flowers that I created using the April 2022 color kit kind of had this sea feel about them, you know, almost like they're sea flowers waving in the water. So I'm going to just add those all around this column of photos. Now I have 3 photos here. I have 2 taken at the play at the top and bottom of the column, and then in the center of the column I have a photo that we took at a sushi restaurant beforehand. We thought it was kind of funny to go eat fish before we went to see a play about a fish. So to balance out the colors, I did place the photos that had similar colors in the top and bottom, even though that middle photo happened before both of those, and I think that works out fine. Now I also decided to bring in this black and white scallop paper from the kit because it reminds me of waves or fish scales, and again goes along with the topic of my page. Also on the mood board, you may have noticed that there was a black camera. So there were all of these soft, pretty flower or colors, and then that pop of black from the black camera. So I will be adding accents of black to this page today. So now that I have my photos in a column, I layered them up on the first a Bermuda cardstock. Then I did that periwinkle diamond paper. That one is called Paint Box. And then I matted it again with the cornflower cardstock from the cardstock kit. That black and white scallop paper is called Memory Diary. So I have just dry fitted where I'm going to put this column of photos and the scallop paper for now, because I want to add some stamping to the background paper. So I'm using the 16 Candles ink that came with one of the color kits or the Pocket Life kits in the February and March kits, and I'm just utilizing it here. So there was a picture of a coffee cup on that mood board, so I of course have to use our coffee stain stamp to add some circle elements there. And then I'm also pulling in this postage stamp mini texture stamp that came in the embellishment kit, the April 2023 embellishment kit. On that mood board, you may have noticed there was also a photo of like some dictionary or text paper, like book paper, and so I thought that this would be fun to bring in as well. So I'm just going to take a moment and I'm going to just keep placing my design onto the background, and then I'm just kind of hugging the corners of each of that design to just fill it out and add some visual texture with this stamping, and I really love the way that it turned out. Now the next thing I'm going to do is bring in the chipboard frames from the embellishment kit. I thought I would highlight that center photo. Like I mentioned before, it was before our event, so it kind of sets it apart a little bit to have that chipboard frame around it. I love that the chipboard frame adds some texture, so I want to add another piece of that. So I'm going to cut the blue one in half, and I will eventually place that behind the floral clusters to just kind of anchor them. So I'll take a minute to get my background pieces into place, and then I will add the 2 halves of that blue chipboard frame behind the top left florals and the bottom right florals. So these soft, colorful flowers that I created using the October 2022 color kit were actually left over from the layout that I created in my last video. So if you want to see exactly how I created those flowers, you can go watch that video, but I will also describe it here a little bit as well. So I used all of the Catherine Pooler inks that we've been receiving in the February and March kits to use the layered stencils and color in all of those flowers. Now this ink is water reactive, so the idea that I had was to add the color Then I used the outline stamp to add a white embossed outline to those flowers. And then because the inks are water reactive, I added large droplets of water on top of the inked areas, and it kind of changed those solid ink colors into a watercolor effect. They're really, really cool. And I hope you'll look at those again as we get close up to this, to the flowers in this video. So I had a bunch of them and I didn't want any of them to go to waste, so I decided to use them on this layout as well. Now that measuring tape that I pulled out is also from the embellishment kit. It's a fabric die cut, which is so fun to add another texture to this layout. And then I wanted to bring in some of the 4x6 pocket life cards. I wanted to use one to anchor my title and my journaling, and at first I thought I would use that seafoam colored one because it is the color of the ocean. However, when I tried both of these out, I really was drawn to that one with the coral paint swashes on it. I thought it was a good way to balance out the pink and orange flowers that are on the left hand side of the photo or of the layout, and also it's that fun pop of coral actually brings your eye in towards that title. Now I'm using the awesome navy chipboard letters that came in the main kit to spell out my title, which is Mermaid Tale, spelled T-A-L-E. Just a fun play on words to go along with the Little Mermaid play that we saw. Now earlier this month, Sophie Delorme, and I apologize if I'm not pronouncing your last name correctly, used the Nouveau Glacier paste to add some shimmer to the navy chipboard letters, and I had to do that. Once I saw her do that, I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to do that on my next layout. So I'm going to do that here just by patting it on with my finger. I also use it to add some shimmer to the flowers that I created, and I think that's really fun because the ocean and water is shimmery and pretty, and so are fish, and so of course it goes along with the theme of this layout. Now I decided to move that second word over to the left because I wanted to add more of these florals along the right edge of the page. So I had a few left over and I want to use every last bit of these. And this is a really good shot to kind of see that watercolor effect that I was able to achieve on these flowers. So if you have the October 2022 color kit, be sure to try this technique. It is so much fun. If you don't have the color kit yet, there's still a few left in the store. It's low in stock, so be sure to grab yours before they're gone. So like I mentioned, I want to use every last bit of these flowers, so I'm going to cut them up now and just use little pieces of them to round out all of these flower clusters around my page. I apologize that some of this is off, out of frame. I will zoom in on some details when I'm filming, and sometimes I forget to zoom back out, but hopefully you get the idea, and I will zoom back out here in just a second. Now as I get these flower clusters into place, I'm just going to use, flip over my paper and use the straight edge of the background paper to trim off any of the excess pieces. And then again, I'm going to bring those little pieces back in and try to utilize them in any way that I can. I added those black and white florals to my previous flower clusters. So as I've built out these, trailing flowers just kind of spilling out from around these photos, I needed to go back to that same flower pack and bring in some more black and white flowers. I only had 2 single flowers left, so I used the larger one on the left side of the photo column, and then I cut the smaller one in half and clustered those together in the top right corner of the page. Now to add even more black in, I am going to grab the black clear stickers from the embellishment kit and use the leaves and stems to continue that fill of the black flowers peeking out. So you'll see me do that here in just a minute. Now, one of the photos on the mood board had a clock, and while I was sifting through the die cuts, I found this little clock, so I decided to tuck that behind the flowers. I thought that would be a fun little detail in there. I also found a few birds that I'm going to add to the top right corner of the photo column that will kind of keep your, lead your eye into that title. And then I'm also going to pull in some coral and seafoam colored labels. I will add those along the top and bottom of the Pocket Life card to just frame that out a bit. I really wanted to balance out the colors, so I will cut that coral one in half and use a piece at the top and bottom, and then the seafoam label will go to the left of that and will balance out the seafoam color of that measuring tape that's across the top of that scallop paper. And I think that worked out really well. I will now use some foam tape to pop up those birds, and even though this is a sea-inspired page, I think the birds work well here because there are always seagulls and all kinds of birds at the beach, and so I think it works well here. And of course, there's Scuttle in The Little Mermaid, right? Anyway, we'll go back to the Pocket Life kit where there are these stamps. And as part of these stamps, there's a few story prompts. And so I'm going to stamp the one that says the story onto my journal card. And then I'll use the one that says date at the bottom on that coral label. I went ahead and generated some journaling strips on my computer. And then I'll go to the date stamp from the January Pocket Life kit to finish out that date. Here's where I'm going to add in the clear black stickers from the embellishment kit. Now I started off by adding these paint droplet stickers all around the page, thinking that I could use that black camera as inspiration and add a pop of black or a punch of solid black. I didn't end up using the droplets. I do end up peeling those up off camera, but I also added in all the branches here as I did those droplets, so I decided to leave this portion in just so you could see what it looked like. And you can see that I'm cutting some of those pieces in half so that I can utilize them in more than one place. So here's the page now without the droplets. And now the final detail that I will add to this page is I will go back to the April color kit and pick out this Lemon Twist Nouveau drops and just add a yellow center to each of these flowers. I love these Nouveau drops. They're so cute and so pretty. So I had so much fun using the mood board to create this layout today. Again, we used the purple and blue colors of the bicycle photo as well as all the flowers spilling out of the bicycle basket. We used punches of black from the black camera. We also used the coffee ring stamp and the text stamp to mimic the coffee ring and the text paper that was in the mood board. We even added in that clock die cut. So I'd love to see what you can create using the mood board challenge. You have until June 2nd to submit your layout to the album in the Hip Kit Club group, and one of you will randomly win a $25 gift certificate to the Hip Kit Club store. Now that would be fun. All right guys, my name is Jana Eubank for Hip Kit Club. We'll see you next time.